Hello, lovelies. I have been working on a new class that's this is a work in progress, but it's going to be on these colorful abstracts. But anyway, I wanted to get these supplies out that I just got and try some of them out. So let me find that's a clean enough piece of paper. Let's see what came. I did an order from Jerry's Artorama and tried a few different things. So, so masking fluid. I don't know if you've used that. I have the watercolor masking fluid, but this is for acrylic paints. So that's going to be fun to try. Masking fluid. What else do we have here? Winsor & Newton blending medium. Slows drying to allow blending. So I watched a video from another artist where she was using this. You know how gouache, especially acrylic gouache, can dry really fast. So this helps you. We'll try that out here shortly. Helps you keep it from drying so fast. Speaking of gouache, this is one of my favorite brands. I guess I have 3 favorite brands, but Liquitex has this acrylic gouache, and it looks just like the bottle looks just like their acrylics. See, this is the acrylic, but it has a black top. The gouache does. So this is the soft body acrylic with the white top, and then you have the acrylic gouache with the black top. So I picked up a couple new colors. Over time it built up, I don't know, maybe 10 colors. And they have the same thing other paints have, which I didn't even know about until, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. This little square which shows the opacity for each color. So this is the medium magenta, and it is very opaque. And then unfortunately, I would love it for this to be really opaque, but it's semi-opaque, the iridescent bright gold. Let's try out both of those. And then, I need another sketchbook, but I just thought this, I like this shape, and it's Strathmore Watercolor, beautiful paper. Really feels thicker than 140 pound, but I guess that's because they're small sheets. And actually, this was at Michael's here in the U.S., and they do that 40% off coupon sometimes, so I picked that up. It has a really nice cover. So that'll be fun to start playing with. And then I just grabbed a turquoise jelly roll because mine was drying up, and I grabbed some new colors of Posca pens. And another thing, I grabbed some of these Art Crayon Marabu, Marabu. I saw an artist on Instagram using these, and I had tried them before, but I'd forgotten about them. But they're really like a lipstick, so I'll just demonstrate. So you can write with them, and they're very creamy, so you could blend them, but they're not too blendy, which is nice. They can kind of stay the way that you put them. I wonder what they're made out of. Doesn't say. Watercolor crayon. But it's very soft. So let's see what happens when we add some water. Yeah, it does dissolve. Not completely, but it does. So I tried a few colors of those. We'll see what those are like. And then I got some new colors of Posca. It's new to me, not new to Posca, but one was the navy, which is here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. Because, I'm obsessed with navy is my dark, and it's lovely. And then I picked up this lavender that I did not have. And then I guess I have red, but this is flame red. So let's see what this is like. I'm gonna have to prime it. When you get a new Posca marker, they come just like this, the white tip. And then you have to go like this about 5,000 times. So this is the red that I have. This is, what color is this called? Oh, this one's all in Japanese. Every part, I wonder, oh yeah, this is the fluorescent. Ooh, fluorescent red, not flame red. Okay, now it's coming to me. The Posca markers, the fluorescents have a cap like this. So not the solid color cap, because this is my fluorescent pink, fluorescent red. So they're black with just a bit of color on the little uni piece. All other Poscas are just have the solid color, except metallics also are like that. Oh my gosh, that is so bright. Woo, that's gonna be fun. All right, and what other color did I get? Oh, let's look at this lavender. This is the, so Posca size, I need to do a video just on Poscas because the size they give you is a range. And the reason for that is that it depends on how hard you press. So people often ask me, what size Posca should I get? And I would say for the most versatile one, well, we'll try it. We'll try it with this one and this one, and then maybe it'll help you decide. Here it comes. Here comes the ink. I told you it just takes about 5,000 times. Okay, here it is. Oh, that's a really dark lavender. Oh, it's pretty though. Yeah, I'll be using that. It's a really opaque. Nice. Okay, so this is the 0.9 to 1.3 millimeter. PC3M they call it. So you can do a fine line with it, or you can press harder and do a thick line. And I think that's why they give you the size range. Now if you go up a size to the PC5M, the 1.8 to 2.5 millimeter, same thing. I can do light, that's light, which is the same as this one pushing down, or I can push down. So it really depends on how you like to work. Do you want to do finer things? Then you'd want the PC3M. And of course, they go, I'll do another video because they get smaller from there and larger from there. All right, let's try some of this color of gouache. And we can also try some of the blending. Ooh, blending medium. Oh, that's pretty. That's how they come when they're brand new, and I always scrape off the paint. Don't need to waste paint. Or I take it and smear it on a sketchbook page because it'll be a good background. I don't really waste much paint. All right, what I like about these Liquitex, these containers are nice. So, okay, I gotta clean myself up because once you open it, they have this nice, see, you can get a really precise amount and not, well, we'll need a little more than that to see how this blending medium works. Let's try some of this stuff. It's my first time trying it. I'm just gonna put some on my brush and definitely makes it more creamy. So I'll keep talking and we'll see. Let's see, I know what I'll do to test it out. I'll take some, it does not have that, and put it over here. I can already see it drying. All right, that does not have the blending medium, that does. The thing is about mediums is that they do different things, but they also, because you're adding something, they make the pigment more watered down. So let's see if this does that. I don't know how it couldn't, but let's see. All right, and I wanted to see how gold this iridescent bright gold Liquitex gouache is. So I think you've probably heard me say one of the reasons I like gouache so much is that it is opaque and chalky when it dries. Well, that's probably not the case with metallics because they need some gloss in order to look metallic. Oh, this is really pretty. Let's see, let me shake that up a little bit. Clean my brush. And we'll see. That's really nice and gold. It is more opaque, semi-opaque, but you could do 2 coats. If you can see the sheen to it. Look at these. So that is already dry to the touch, and that is very wet. So that blending medium works. I have to try it out in a painting though. All right, I also picked up some of this Granulation Medium. And I've played with it a little bit with watercolors. Let me show you what it does. It is it's very subtle and it appears more after it's dry, but it's supposed to take the paint, and when you add it, and you have to add quite a bit, it makes it more grainy. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So, and it'll show it more as it dries, but see how it took the paint and it kind of separated it? Almost reminds me of curdled milk. You can definitely see that it's separating. So that could be a really interesting effect when you want some texture. I'll let that dry. What else have I picked up? I feel like there was something else. Well, I've had this, I forgot about it. The Reflex Rose. My husband was calling to see if I needed anything at the grocery store. Oh, this is really pretty. I do use ink sometimes, different inks. This is Amsterdam Acrylic Ink in Reflex Rose. Wowza. I just reordered this because I like this Liquitex ink as well, iridescent bright gold, and it is almost gone. And when I use it, I'll use it just with the dropper usually. I don't even use a brush because I'm using it on abstracts. You know, unless I want to use it more. It's all getting gooey. Like on florals, I would use a brush, probably. Okay. Well, that's it for now. Keep creating. Check out my classes. I have several online classes, and my whole philosophy is to keep it informal, to help you learn to play and discover what you love and create in a way that works for you, but to create, because my mission is to get all the people out there who think that they can't create or that they're not talented or all that other silly stuff and get them to start creating. All right. See you next time.